Chat, just one brief moment before I get started here. Just boop. Nice. Okay. I think we are good. Cool. Very, very cool. Oh, I don't have my music on. Oops. All right, now we're chilling. Yeah, I'm working on something. I got a little something I'm cooking up here. It's the head, though. The head looks wrong. Something about it looks wrong. I don't know. It's been bothering me. It bothers me. It bothers me. It bothers me a lot. I don't know, it's the head shape. The head shape's fucking with me. It's just not, it's not right. Something about it, it's just not right. I don't know why my program defaults putting the brush at 10, even though or 20 even though every time I use it, I set it at 10. Oh, right. It just feels like the head's too big. I don't know why. Like, I almost feel like this is how it should be, and it should be like, eh. Well, not like that. I don't have, like, a nub nose, but... I know it's just the sketch and all. Like, it's not the finished drawing. Namely because I don't actually know how my character looks sideways yet. Which is why this is a good experiment! But yeah. Kind of figuring this out as I go. I do like that better, so we'll stick with that. So I have some stuff, some ideas of things I'm working on. So I want the one where his leg is the furthest to the back. I think it's this one. That's what I want to start. Just cancel it. We want that. And for the right leg... Oh. Oops. Okay, now. Oh, yo, Kat. I was just thinking about you. I didn't miss an art stream. Yay! Yeah, welcome back. I'm working on a little something here. If I can get it right, great. If I can't, oh no, that would be a shame. Wouldn't it? But yeah, glad you're here. Obviously, I'm a little bigger than him, so once I get these feet matched up, I feel like... Do you use the... Yeah, I use Medibang on Steam. Yeah. I prefer it over the original. A lot of people don't. I've noticed that on Steam. A lot of people seem to not like the OG. Or not like... They don't appreciate it, I guess, or they don't like it. I like it. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but... Oh, right. So I actually had this shoe a little bit off. Should be there. And then this should be like this. But yeah, I do use the Medibang Paint for Steam version. That is the one I prefer to use. I have the other one. Oh, radio with the hydrate. Thank you. Appreciate it. I drink to forget. Oh, okay. Delicious. What are you animating? It was just a little project I was working on. I wanted to make something for like bits or followers or subs that wasn't just some generic pixel art. So I kind of wanted to have my little character like skate across the top of the screen. So I was like, oh, that could be fun. So I decided, because I wanted to practice animating a little bit, so I was like, it's a good excuse for me to try. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, I see. So I definitely do need to move it. And then it's more like, or it's kind of like this. Do you have any advice for me on animating? I want to animate too. I'm not really that good at it, but I want to know what brushes to use during animation. Jeez, I don't know. It doesn't necessarily matter. I think the biggest things are just, it's like style preference stuff, really. I'm not the best source of advice on that. Oh, because his arm would be coming out from here. So when it goes back, it would actually go like this. Oh, shit. No, grab the frickin' red color. Thank you. I'm not the best at it, though. I'm very out of practice. I learned how to animate in college a little bit. But, yeah, I'm not a professional. By any means. So that's the one I have up now. Oh, and there's a spot where the 2 feet touch, yeah. I'm much better, like, illustration-wise than I am at animating. So, frame 11 I need now. Which is why I'm kind of cheating and using something that I already have. Some experience with. I'm using my own character. But yeah, I'm not exactly an expert. The hard parts of animating are like you have to basically build a skeleton like I'm doing now. And what I've found is, especially like with complex animation, something that helps is like to break down the body parts into groups. Animations are fun to make, yeah, but they're time consuming, and that's why I don't usually do them. I know, that's terrible, but so, like, for a body... Right, it's like... Basically, I don't even use, like, the built-in tools, because I don't really understand them yet, but what I do is I'll basically draw all the frames out. So I'll get it set up, like my sketch set up, so that everything moves the way I want it to. Then I'll draw the finished drawing over the sketch, and then I'll kind of figure out and play around with the actual like look of how everything goes. One software I used before was GIMP, because I could just place each frame and then line it up and make it an animation that way, but I might do it a different way this time. We'll see how it goes. Okay, that's fine. So this shoe's slightly off. Well, I'm working on an animation as well. Nice. Do you know how to export an animation? That's the part I struggle with. So, the two ways I've done it before, or the two ways I am aware of that you could do it, are like this. Either draw the whole thing, draw every single frame, and then just export them as individual images, and then line them up in like a Photoshop or a GIMP or one of those programs, and you can sort of compile it there. Or the built-in one, which I'm kind of iffy on how it works, but I believe it has something to do with, if you go to like export layers MP4, it asks... Oh, PNG sequence is also an interesting one. It asks like what your frame count is, and I believe that I saw somewhere that that's actually the time that you want to export for. And it gets buggy because it defaults to a specific time, but you don't need to do that. You can change it. I don't know. I'm spitballing because I'm not an expert. So far be it from me to give sound advice on this. You know, it's not really what my thing is. I just don't know where to export it to. I've always thought it was how fast you wanted your animation to play. I've always done 3 seconds. I just don't know where to export it to. I mean, I guess to your desktop? Like, if you do that, then it should just put the... So far, it hates being exported into a folder with multiple folders. Oh. I would just do it to your desktop. Just put it on your desktop and then move it once the video file's there. You can just put it wherever you want after it's exported. Again, I've never really done it inside of this program before, is the thing. Okay, that's that. Oh. What the? Oh. Where's the ball? Oh. You're what I was looking for. Uh-huh. Okay. And then what I need is the frame after this. So starting here it goes. So that's the peak of it. There. There. That's the next one I need. So I need 5. Open and merge to new layer. Where is frame 5? Frame 5. But I need to scale you to what frame 5 looks like. I'm kind of cheating, but I saw a really cool tutorial of a guy doing like the shadow skating animation. I was like, oh, what if I like adapted that just a little bit? So I've been on a skate kick lately, like a grind fiction kick. So what is your layer structure like? I think it'd be interesting for me to see. Messy. I'm not very good at animating, so I don't have... It's not as structured as my illustration approach, because I had 4 years to figure out how to illustrate. I've had, like, 3 months to animate in my life, tops. I did. It was okay. That's the best I can say for it. I usually sketch on one layer, lol. No, I'm building all of the pieces so that when I draw... Because the body doesn't move that much with, like, skating. It's more like limb movement. So I was like, I don't know if I should use multiple. If you're doing a like, person, yeah, do multiple. As I learned the hard way. Because I would draw... So, like, for one of the animations I did, I drew, like, the entire... I don't have it on my PC anymore, I don't think. Do I? Do I have it in my... Oh, I do have a couple. But what I did was I basically drew the whole thing. Like, frame by frame, I drew each complete body of the character, and that's stupid. When, like, I had to tweak so many pieces of anatomy over and over and over again. Don't do that. Just draw the part that's not gonna change, and then move that around and do the limbs after. You can make tiny adjustments in your finishing. That's what I'm currently doing. Oh. Okay, wait. So... Okay, so you're up next. You know what? I might as well just do all of them. I mean, draw frame by frame. Well, yeah, you kind of have to. That's just how animating is. And then... Let's go back to this guy for a minute. And then we'll just boop. Oh, did I forget to draw? Here. Ah! So really, it's just the arms that I gotta worry about. Whatever. It's fine. It's just the arms that I gotta worry about now. Oh. Someone appears to have sent me a message. So I'm assuming, right? Just for the sake of argument. Yeah. And who knows, maybe this will become an animated emote if I can get it small enough. We'll have to wait and see. The tough part is drawing all the fine details of it, but I'm just doing a small animation, and then the idea is that basically it'll just be a PNG that'll move across, like, the top of the screen where you're looking right now. Like, for you guys, because the sub bar, I think I'm going to get rid of the subscriber bar. It hasn't really helped. People just sub when they want to anyway. So I'm like, it's fuck having a sub goal. You know, I'll just put a thing at the top of the screen so that he can... Basically, it'll be like an open strip above my webcam, and if somebody follows or subscribes, he'll just skate across the top of the screen. I think you can do that. I think you can. We're gonna see. It might take some scaling. But if I can make it work, it'll look really fun. Probably. And so the idea is that the shoes will switch places. So what I'm theorizing I'm going to do, we'll see if it works, is I'm just going to create a clipping mask and take all of the blue shoes and turn them red, and all of the red shoes and turn them blue, and then one by one just put them into the right and left leg folder so that it goes like that, like a accordion past each other, basically. And then I'll basically have to draw over each and every one, because they are going to be different because of perspective. So one will flip behind the other like a pendulum, like this. Because that's how skating looks. It works the same with running, and I have drawn a walk cycle before, but I've never done a run cycle. Run cycles are less frames and are harder to do. Skate cycles, I have no fucking idea what I'm doing, and I am appalled that I even thought I did. One, 2, 3, 5. Because if it's going like... Yeah, but that always looked dumb to me. So maybe more like... Maybe only having it extend out to the side. That makes more sense, yeah. Let me just hide that for a second. And then we'll grab you. Okay, I'm gonna go boop. The reason I'm using the ball, by the way, chat, is because eventually the ball will cease to be a thing. It won't really be a ball anymore. It'll be a hand there, but I want to make sure that I get it in the right places first. Oh, that does look like it's increasing in speed and slowing down at the front so he doesn't hit himself in the face. Speaking of which, the angle of this one should be a little bit higher. As should the angle of this guy be a little bit higher. Actually, I think it's really just that this one doesn't need to exist at all. And that it can be done in threes. And then we can add any in-betweens if we need to. Okay. As in-betweens are needed. Because the arms don't switch positions, do they? Let me see. Oh, that's how they do it. They have him swing the other hand in front. But if I'm not having him do that... Oh, because he's going like that, side to side. So it'll be coming up and around to the front. When the other one goes all the way to the back, that one will be at the front. And then vice versa? Oh, so the perspective on that is wrong. Because I'm making it too 2D. It needs to shorten, or, well, actually, cancel. Retransform. It needs to more, like, morph, basically. Same goes for this one. Sort of like that. Yeah, that's good. And this one needs to be longer. Because it's the longest point of the curve. That one. Something like that, basically. Okay. Oh, come on. Dude, why do I have to get... I get bots in my chat. I hate that so much. It's so annoying. Like, you gotta be a real loser to use Twitch bots. I gotta be real with you, man. Like, you are... If you're using a Twitch bot, you're a loser. If you are botting viewers for, what, like, internet brownie points? These ones would be mostly invisible, but I still gotta include them. Right? It's gross. You might see, like, a fingertip in that one. This one would be closer to him, so you probably wouldn't see much of it. As with this one, honestly, be a little closer to him. Not quite as much as the others, but still. Okay, now comes the theoretically hard part. Where I hide everything that's going on. Yes, unfortunately, including you, Shadow. I create an entire layer of just red. Hide it. And an entire layer of just blue. Hide that. And we're gonna hope... Well, the arms don't do it. Oh. Delete that. The arms don't do it, because they go like this, and then they swing back to their original positions. They don't switch positions. Ever. The legs, one leg goes in front of the other, and then one leg goes back. Oh, wait, do they? This is so hard to figure out. One arm forward, one arm back. Yeah, no, the dominant arm never loses dominance, but the legs do switch. In terms of dominant positions, I believe. So, what I need is this one. So we'll put this in the R leg folder. Now I know that looks like chaos right now, but don't worry. It totally is, but we'll get there. For now, we have to take this back out, because we need a copy of this. Because we need the opposite principle to be true with the blue one. Aha! Now we put this in the original L leg folder. And we put this in the R leg folder. And now it's a full transition on both. Where if I hide this, it's all blue, and if I hide... So if I hide this, it's all blue. If I hide this, it's all red. Blue, red. Perfect. Whoo, that took a while. Okay. I think I did that right. See, because the arm just swings forward and backward like that. Which we'll have to work on, but we'll figure it out. Alright, now comes the, as I'm beginning to realize, increasingly difficult part. Where we actually start drawing. So let's start with the body first. Let's just... We have a whole layer of that blue, so it's fine. Right? We still have that? Ah, we have it lying around. I'm sure it'll be fine. What? Oh. Because he's supposed to still be chibi fused here, so... Oh, I gotta draw the headphones too, right. Okay. Now we just do some anatomy checks. My goal right now for this year is to kind of just make a bunch of stuff for the channel, like a bunch of art stuff to kind of advertise my services. Because I do this professionally. Like, people pay me to do some of this stuff. Not animating yet, but hopefully soon, someday. I don't know how to draw the hood part, so we'll have to figure that out. For now, we'll just leave it back there. What I am realizing, though, is I don't know how the hair is going to work. Because usually it would go like... like kind of Mickey Mouse style, I guess. Is this an animation of you? It's an animation of my character, yeah. Not me per se. Well, because I have, like, my actual avatar that I use. Not that way. Like, that's me. That's my, like, artist account avatar, right? But I have the one for this channel who has a slightly different outfit on. So he gets slightly different treatment. But yeah, it's supposed to be me. The hair is the tough part, though. I have no idea what to do with it. I have, like, an OC, basically. Why does that keep happening? Dude, I hate... That's the one thing about Medibang that I hate. For some reason, once you get beyond a certain number of layers, if you click an older layer, it'll, like, phantom click a different one. And I don't understand why. It's really annoying. Hey. Maybe something like that? I mean, the hair is going to have to move too, now that I think about it. I should probably have figured this out in advance. That's a good point, me. Why don't I do that? So one frame, it's got to look like... Well, it's got to be, like, kind of fluffy, kind of spiky in the front. I saw the title and I'm here. What's good? Nice. Welcome, Jordan Goodman. You're late to class. You're late for your quiz, bro. Nah, I'm just kidding. You're fine. I just find it funny because Twitch sends out the notifications like, the stream's been live for 45 minutes. No notification. To the most regular of my viewers. Thanks, Twitch. Thanks. Really appreciate it. Love the support for small content creators here. We're doing great. We're just really nailing it today. Twitch. Well. Man, this is tough. I never thought about how to do his hair at other angles. Like left or right. I never thought about it. Because it's kind of big. So let's say hypothetically here. Let's put the ear on. Well, let's make a copy so that we don't fuck it up. Let's put the ear like here. Let's put his ear like here. Right, so then the divot of the hair would have to go here. As we know, a skull would extend back and then connect back in. So actually, the head's supposed to end here. Huh. Never noticed that before. Not even noticing the, like, anatomy of shit. So annoying! I'm not good at animating. It's just not my thing. Naturally. So if we put his hair like this... something like that. And then just have the swooping motion. So then what? Like we... Ah! We have it like swoop up and out a little bit on this side like that when he moves. So like bob up 1 frame, then slightly up higher than that the next frame. Ugh, stop fucking turning it. I hate the turn wheel being right there. Then slightly higher the next frame, and then reverse back down, so it go like, so like wind blowing it, yeah. That makes sense. At least to me it does. I don't know, we can tweak the physics of it later. Point is, we have an idea of how the hair is gonna move. Okay. Well, we practically don't need this anymore. Now we have to do the hard part. The hard work is coming up now. Fun. Good news is, okay, there is one huge benefit we can take. So that's completed body. We'll just put it like above the right leg one. The huge benefit we can take advantage of is that the shoe is always gonna be the same. How you doing, Jordan Goodman? How's it going? How's it hanging? How we dilly-dallying? Oh, he's doing homework. I just realized that. He's deaf doing homework. And chat, I really do want to emphasize how much I appreciate everybody's support on these art streams. My dream is to create, like, comics and just basically, like, creative stuff using these skills that I have. And for years, I really didn't cultivate that within this community, that's what I want to do. Like, I kind of just was a generic slop gaming YouTuber. And so I'm happy that I was able to kind of branch out and give you guys a bit more insight into, like, me as a creative, what I like to do and stuff. I don't know, it just makes me feel good, okay? So, thanks. Okay. Let's hope this works. I'm actually learning to 3D animate this year, so that might be something you see me do at some point. If the class doesn't get canceled, every time I've been in a section, it's gotten moved and reshuffled around, and it's really annoying. Something about the anatomy on that's off. Yeah, that's good. And this is why I kept a copy of the shoe. This is the exact reason I kept a copy of the shoe. Now, we can make anatomy tweaks and stuff after we're done getting the black lines down. Why did I click that? Oh, turn off pre-transform. Man, you guys are quiet tonight. What the hell's going on? Why aren't you talking? Speak. You're getting me concerned that I fell asleep and this is a dream. What's going on? What's happening? I'm working on an animation with you. Oh, right. I forgot. What's your animation of? Is it like fan art or something? What's going on? What's happening? Using the same program. Also very cool. It's an animation of my OC Light Fairy for my Magical Girl / Boy series. That's cool. That's cool. The info is on my About page. Oh, right. Yes. Yes. You are correct. You are absolutely correct. I'm sorry, I forgot you said that. Okay. Ah! Something weird about that. Why is that not... I now get why Sonic characters don't wear pants. There we go, got it. Dad suggested for my first animation drawing a girl posing like Diana Ross in her Stop in the Name of Love song. Hold her hand out as she says, "Hi, my name is Light." But that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. That's actually pretty clever. Gosh, I remember when I was... that seems like forever ago now. Okay, so now we have to go through all the fun process. Why are these slightly blue? Oh. Okay, weird. So that would be the next one. And I'll see you in the next one, baby. Baby. Ugh. So annoying that I have to continuously do this for the people. There might be something wrong with this, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see if it works. We'll see. There might be a slight problem. We might have to fix it later. But it's all in the name of good fun anyway, so. Good fun. Okay, that's nice. That's good. So now it goes doop, doop, doop. That one's the one that I think is wrong. Like, it feels like it's slightly too low. Like, I might have to move it up so it feels more like a slide forward. We'll see, because it, like, goes boop, boop. Like, it should just go up, up. Like, it should be a perfectly straight line. Like, it should go from here to the end of the arc. I mean, it still kind of does, but this one doesn't fall in step with the others. Like, either these two are wrong, these, like, shortened leg ones are wrong, or the other one is wrong. We'll see. That's the tough part of human anatomy for animation, is, human anatomy's a pain in the butt. Now, these are all things that I learned back in the ye olden days, back in... I hate to say the word, but back during the global shelter-in-place orders, you know, back when we were doing all that. I went to community college during that time. Got a lot of good art experience there. And one of the classes I took was Intro to Animation. And back then, I probably could have done a run cycle in my sleep, but I no longer remember how. So... instead of stressing out about that, especially since I'm jumping back into animation this year, I thought, why not learn, again, the fun way? That is the end of the arc, right? Yeah. So my issue right now is that if I go above and beyond this, and I go like so, it's not entirely fluid. Which means these layers here should be slightly lower. Or maybe I'm not thinking of it right. Because if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it's a perfect arc. Yeah. Okay, so this one's fine. This one's fine. Because it's the tip of the shoe. This one's fine. This one needs to be moved down a peg. This one also. Oh, no, hold on. This one also. Okay, so now they all consistently touch the curve. Which is good. That's good. That's perfect. See? They all go boop, 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 boop. Beautiful. That's the magic of art. I think that was right. I want to say I did that right. It's been a long time. That alone looks really good, though. That looks good. And hypothetically, all I would have to do now is just create duplicates. Because when they intersect and switch, they switch sides and you have to differentiate that with, like, lighting and shadow. Also, just for my own peace of mind, just gonna get rid of that for now. We'll figure it out later. But yeah. So... yeah, none of them are having issues, which is good. Oh, I should probably save. Now comes arguably the harder part, which is the arms. Because it has to swing back and forward. Which means that all of them have to happen like twice. I learned a neat trick with this the other day. So for fingers, break them down into pieces first. Yeah, it would be facing in. Then connect those. Add your knuckle divots. What are the opacity on that? Made this one too long, slightly. Bum, bum. Ugh. Yeah, Chow Garden! Woo! I fucking love the Chow Garden! Woo! Woo! Just make that semi-opaque for now. And then now comes the hard part, because it's finger physics that I have to work around. And so basically I'm gonna have to do 2 versions of every arm and like set it all up, but I should be able to make it look right, theoretically. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe. I actually really like that hand, so I'm just gonna... The fuck? Cloned the wrong layer, didn't I? Just gonna put it like down here somewhere. I just want it. For me. I'm trying out a new finger drawing technique too with this, because you guys need to go higher. Control D, and we'll do like yoinky sploinky McDoinky poinky. Okay, let's just try something easier. The fact that I got the first one that perfect is impressive. I'm actually good at drawing hands like coming at you. It's when it's like side angles and stuff. It's hard. I'm not good at that yet. Where's the one of his hand fully extended back? Oh, you don't see it because it's mostly behind this fucking fat head. Okay. Whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll just do it myself. Dude, drawing the hand at this angle is so hard. Ugh. Breathe. Catch up what you're missing. Figure it out. Oh. The thumb would be facing that side, not that side. I have the fingers backwards. Okay, so the pinky's giving me problems here, but that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Figure it out. Figure it out. This is not good. I don't like this. First of all, so we need to figure out these fingers first. Do the hard work, then the easy work. It's like rule number 1. I love Pumpkin Hill. You know what this sounds like? It sounds like Pumpkin Hill. Do 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 do. Knuckle in there. Thumb like that. Because it would be facing up. Pinky's a little wide. I never thought about that, but the hand actually would be more like this, wouldn't it? And the bend of the arm is kind of the wrong way in my sketch. Yeah, because it would be like a slight bend. Not that dramatic, but like... Yeah, okay. My arms, my things weren't working before. Or my mouth. Sorry about that. That connective tissue in there, baby. Yeah. Okay. Let me go in here. I don't know why that keeps happening. Stop clicking extra frickin' layers. That is good. That's good. Oh yeah, that's good. I mean, the hand is still a little wonky, but the positioning of everything is correct. So it's just an anatomy problem that I haven't seen yet. That's also a fun thing I learned when I was in art school. You guys have to remember when you're doing like a drawing or something that sometimes you won't notice the anatomy problems right away. And it is good practice to step away every once in a while. Zoom your canvas out, take a look at everything, make sure it all looks right before you get frustrated with yourself, because that will happen and you don't want it to. I speak from experience. And the reason I'm doing the first and last ones first, I didn't need to do it for the I didn't do it for the legs, but I remembered something about animation that I forgot as I was doing them. You're supposed to do what's called your keyframes first. These are the frames that the audience's eye will linger on for the longest amount of time. The reason you want to do your keys first in animation is because the in-betweens are the frames that connect them, so you can kind of use them as your guidelines, like a compass, to figure out how the rest is going to look. No, I would be completely cut off because it's behind it. See, because now... Not that. Not that. That. This next position, I can adjust his hand. Oh, you can't see my arm. But say the hand was here, I could adjust it back, having that reference to make sure that the scaling looks right. It's all technique, kid. It's all technique. The tough part's going to be getting the other arms to do the same thing. And then you got to erase parts and overlap them, and it's a whole thing. Good news is, though, it looks good. Yeah, because if I did this, then my arm swung back, it would look like that. Whereas if my hand was here and it swung back, it would be forward facing. So it's going to be the opposite of that arm for the skating animation for the other side. And then we do the hair, and then the body, we like do the flutters on the jacket and shit. And then we can color, and we can, do some finishing. I'm giving myself a break because my hands hurt. It's very cold here today. It is like, what is it outside right now? It is 4 degrees. Oh, it went up to 6. Oh, wow. I'm so impressed. It feels like -1. Fantastic. I love it. I love freezing to death. It feels great. Oh. Stretch those hand muscles out. Yeah, get them corpuscles corpuscling. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm double fisting them, baby. I have this one too tight. Is it tighter that makes them... Oh, no, that made it infinitely worse. Why is this one so much harder to do? What do I have it set to right now? Oh. Oh yeah. Get the fucking grippers, yeah. Got the fucking grippers. Stretching them out. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired, okay? I'm running on like 6 hours of sleep right now. I did not sleep enough yesterday. I was hanging out with the boys, playing Crazy Taxi. I should play that on stream. Oh, dude, when I do the subathon, I should get a VGA box converter for my Dreamcast. Play Crazy Taxi on stream for you guys. That game's fucking awesome. Oh wait, I don't even need to do that. I have it on PC. All I have to do is mod in the good music. Then I can play the game with the PS5 controller. Yes. The dream is alive. Also, we might not be streaming Peak this Friday. Just letting you guys know. Might be something a little different this week. Depending on other people. I got invited to a thing that I'm not going to talk about because I don't know how much I'm allowed to say. But I got invited to a thing, and depending on what happens, I want to hop on it and give it a try. Because Hollow helped me troubleshoot a bunch of tech support stuff to get it working. So that I could join this thing with him and Mariah. So I was like, oh, shit. Well, now I gotta do it. I had to put in so much work for it, too, so I was like, alright, fine. Like, I had to submit a fucking application. Like a job interview. For fucking gaming. Gaming job interview is the craziest... non-essential combo I've ever heard. But, yeah, it's true. That's what it's for. So, I don't know if it'll be this Friday or not. I don't... Wait, is it this Friday that the guy said? Hang on. This just depends on what time it. Yeah. So it does look like it'll be a Friday. So we're gonna find out what happens, but there's still like the whole group of people that's doing this thing that I cannot talk about too much is like they voted and they were like, okay, well, Friday. But I'm like, oh, well, it depends on what they do, because if it's late in the day, like when I normally stream, I'll just stream that instead. But if they do it like early in the day, then I'm just not gonna do it day one. I'm just gonna like hop onto it later and see what's what. But yeah, you'll see, chat. It'll be cool. You guys are gonna like it. I think most of my audience will be like, whoa, dude, radical. Be like, this is cool, man. Freaking sick, dude. Man, don't want you to have a cow, man. Okay. Bit of a hiccup here, but we can recover. Number one, fingers are backwards, again. Which is normally not that big of a deal. But I'm starting to get annoyed that I keep fucking doing it. See, the in-betweens are less important, but you know, you kind of you get through your in-betweens and you're good. Cooking, you're golden. Oh, well, we can do that one real quick. This is basically just this. It's just a fucking line. There. Now the entire right arm side is done. Again, we can tweak later. But the idea would be that we wouldn't have to. Well, we're not going to erase anything right now. Yeah, I think that... Not that one. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Where is it? Where the fuck is it? Thank you. At least for the most part, it looks good. Let me draw the first hair at least. Gotta make sure it's on point with the rest of the peak that we're doing here. Oh, that's what I have it set to, huh? I never thought about it, but it actually makes sense for it to be kind of jutting back here. Okay, there's that. So now the hair kind of flutters as he moves. Oh, that's so cool. That's so fucking cool. I love that. So all you have to do now is finish the arms and then touch up the legs. Or like do the inversions on the legs. And then it's coloring, effects, and then implementation. And we should be good. Cool. So cool. Yeah. I think I'll save it there. And I'll talk for a few more minutes, but I'm not going to do anything more because I'm tired. I don't think I'm going to do any good work now. Might touch up the face some more. I'm at the coloring stage now, lol. You might want to check and make sure you have enough frames. If that's the case. Unless you were already working on it. If you were already working on it, you probably have enough. But if you just started drawing, then yeah, be careful, because that's one thing you'll find with it. I have 4 frames. You're gonna want more than 4. The thing with animating is the faster you want something to be, the less frames you have. So if, say, you have someone running super duper fast, you do 1 frame of them stagnant, 1 frame of them leading up into the run, and then 1 frame of effects showing that they're gone. If you want a steady motion, like if you want someone to do like this, where their arm bounces at the end of something like that, think about it like this. There's the lead up that I did. So let's say my arm starts here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 frames to do that motion. To make it look sort of bouncy, cartoony, and realistic, is you want to capture that in that way. That's why when you saw me drawing the hair, yeah, that's why when you saw here, see how, like, with the hair, there's like that in-between frame where it goes like so that it flutters up and then flutters back down. Because the hair's going to be moving fast. But with the arms, or the legs, for instance, if I go down to the damn legs, I have all of this. So it's 1, 2, 3. I want to make sure that I'm reading this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. 10 frames. Because the legs are moving more dramatically, more slow. Oh, wait, no, I had doubles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, no, 6. Sorry. It's 6. Hit the wrong one. It's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's for one swoop of the leg. That's for the leg swooping from the back to the front of the slide, of like the skating motion, is 6 frames, where the leg bends and re-extends at the end of the arc. And even then, I don't know if I did it right. Because I have never tried before. And I don't know how to roller skate. So. But there's that. So yeah, be sure when you're animating to check your frame count. There is a way to do it here, actually, in Medibang. I forgot. You can do... this. So you go onion skin mode. Oh, right. Start here. You go view. Autoplay. Oh, it actually does. So it's annoying in here because it shows all layers and not just the visible ones. But in most animation software, it only shows the visible ones. But you saw the little swoop of the legs briefly. I'm gonna turn onion skin mode off because I don't like it on all the time. But yeah, the idea is that you're doing like an ascending order type thing. I don't know, in Medibang animating is weird. It's easier in like Photoshop and shit, but I don't know how to draw in there yet. I haven't learned, so. 2D animation. Very fun little exploration into 2D animation you just had. The technique is always... Yeah, so... Like, if you ever watch someone doing... Ooh, that's a good example. So, if you ever watched the opening for, like, some... anything where they, like, do stuff super fast. Like, Sonic CD's opening is a good example, where it's like... when his arms are swinging as he's running, it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Like, it jumps back and forth that quickly, because normally when you're running, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it's like 4s or 5s, depending on how you're doing it. That's why they say, like, in animation, they'll say, like, animating on 2s versus animating on 3s. The term 2s means, like, the pose you're seeing on screen now lasts for 2 frames in the animation, as opposed to 1. If you're animating on 1s, the animation is a lot more, like, intricate and long. Like, because every frame is a different drawing. It can also be used for speed, though, because if you animate on 1s and have quick movement, you know, it's like, boom. You know, if you drop down to 1s, you can make things look faster. Whereas if animating on 2s makes them look normal speed. You can make things look fast in 2s, but it's, like, easier to make the distinction if everything around the thing moving fast is animated with 2s, and then the object that's moving fast is animated with 1s, because it captures the visual attention. If that makes any sense. Well, anyway, I think I already saved, but I'm gonna do it again, because I'm terrified of losing all this. But I think I am going to call it for tonight, because I am tired. I want to brush my teeth and go to bed. I'm tired. I'm a tired little boy. I want to go to sleep. So, to any of you watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and drop a follow on Twitch if you haven't already. This goes for both the YouTube and Twitch audience. It's free. It's an easy way to, most of the time, get notified that a stream is live, and it makes the little number go up, which makes me happy. We're trying to get to 400 followers by the end of 2026. So, you know, come on. I need your help. As for anyone who has recently subbed or donated bits, I really appreciate it. You guys are great. I don't expect anyone to give any of their money. I joke about it a lot. But I do appreciate it. It's more of a bargain now because you got the new sub badges and the new emotes. So, also, if you have channel points, there you go, another reason to follow. If you have channel points, there's a lot of emotes now. And this might even become one of them. Who knows? But, yeah. With all that said, It has been real. And as much as I'd like to stay with you all forever, I do have to go. So, have a wonderful day tomorrow. You guys deserve it. I will be back with another stream probably tomorrow night, or tonight, I guess, depending on your time zone. So yeah, until then, have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.